Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're taking a look at a brand new 2024 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of this beautiful RV, show you what this thing's all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2024 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel here. As you've seen on the floor plan, this is a rear living room, bath and a half fifth wheel. We're going to start back here in the back and then we'll kind of work our way forward. So some little odds and ends stuff that changed for 2024 is going to be the frame working around the windows. Have a little bit different paneling. You'll also notice on your slide floor, you have a matching lino instead of a carpet or that woven material that they use on a lot of pontoon boats. So this year, they kind of changed that up a little bit. Furniture color changed a little bit. Not a huge difference from last year, but it did change up. Material feels a little different. You do have the heat and massage feature and the little lights on your theater seat. You have a cup holder in the middle as well, and also some storage there. Really nice large windows overlooking the awning side and the rear of the RV. You have end table on each side. Now over on the left side there's an electric outlet and USB charger port. This sofa in the back is what they refer to as a tri-fold sofa. This will actually flip out and you could sleep a couple adults on it. 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt. There are a couple speakers in the ceiling here. You can also see some of the ducted AC work and your Furrion AC return and stuff right here. Does have the quick dump feature as well. I'm just kind of looking up here. You can see there is storage all across this back section. Now directly across from your theater seat here is going to be an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You have a little bit of storage up above and some storage beside the fireplace there. The TV is on a swing arm. We'll show you that here in just a second. Kind of get an idea here of what that looks like. Now on the TV swinging out, there's storage back in behind there. And then you also have a magnetic catch as well on that you hear clipping in there. More storage. You have the freestanding table with two chairs that do have a little bit of storage in the chair, and then you have the bench, which also has a little bit of storage in that as well. Now on the side of the counter area here, quite a bit of storage down here. And then this right here is a little pet bowl thing that they started adding on to it. Just kind of slides back in there out of the way. Solid surface, kind of a stone style countertop. A little bit of accent lighting there on the back side. Electric outlet, heat duct coming out down there as well. High-rise spring sprayer faucet. Have a large microwave. A little bit of storage up above there as well. Does have the 3-burner cooktop. Little flip-down glass lid there. There is some storage up above your microwave. They are using the Girard oven. You do have a large drawer down here. storage over here. Just a lot of cabinetry in this thing. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down there. You have more USB charger ports. Now, refrigerator-wise, they are using the Girard refrigerator, which is a 12-volt refrigerator. It's a pretty good size fridge. I think this is around 17 or 18 cubic feet, roughly. Now, going up toward the bedroom area, we have a little half bath right here. So you have some more storage, little sink area, the window in there opens, foot flush toilet. Have a little bit of area underneath that first step there to maybe put your shoes. Going on up into this area right here, you have a new control panel here. Which can kind of control your slides and your lights and your awning and stuff all right here. Tells you your voltmeter and does a few other things. And then you can also set up an app to control some of this off your phone. You do have some light switches, monitor panels, water pump and stuff here as well. And then your digital thermostat there for your air conditioner and propane furnace. Up into the bedroom area here. There's a little shelf back there. And there's an electric outlet and also a USB charger port on that shelf. That electric outlet is actually prepped, what they call inverter prep. So if you wanted to add an inverter or anything like that, you could do so. And it would run, say, like a CPAP machine or something off of your batteries. Now look at this. This is huge. This is all over top of that little half bath down there. But a very large storage area here for like towels and linens and whatever you might want to cram in there. And again, the bed raises up, so there is storage there. All vinyl floor up through here as well. Digital thermostat over there for your second air conditioner. So you have another Furrion air conditioner right here. There are TV hookups up there as well, so if you wanted to mount a TV or set a TV on the dresser there. Now, very important, if you do mount the TV to the wall, remember the sidewalls are only roughly 2 inches thick. So don't use a really long screw because you will go right through the sidewall if you're not careful. Up here we have a very large bathroom here. So you have a skylight up above. There's a little turbo fan here as well. ABS tub surround, glass enclosure. And you also have the little sit-down seat there as well. Now up here we have a porcelain foot flush toilet. Just here on the wall is your Furrion on-demand water heater controls. So kind of going forward here, we have a little closet. So you got some mirrors up here, some sliding doors. There is some shelf space in here and a hanging bar that goes all the way across the width of the RV. Some shelf space down there as well. So you have roughly about a 7.5 foot long closet bar there. Now over here, this is normally a storage area as well with washer dryer prep. This customer is chosen to do the stackable washer dryer. So just kind of get you an idea what that looks like. You have your washer on bottom, front loading, the Splendid washer dryer here. And then over here we have large medicine cabinets as well. You have dual vanity, some storage below. It looks like we got a couple more drawers. But overall, really nice unit here for a couple with the occasional guest. All right, now we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside of the RV, then we're going to come back in, close it up for you. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2024 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of work our way around. So first things up, we have a white fiberglass exterior. It's an aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall. You have vinyl graphics and then a black lower metal skirting. The unit has a power awning with an LED light strip on each arm. So when the awning is fully extended out, it kind of lights up a little bit further away from the RV versus just straight down the sidewall. You do have adjustable arms for tilting, and you also have a manual override in the front arm head. This unit has a 4-point electric auto level system. So you have your 2 front landing gear with quick pull pins, and then you'll see when we get to the back, we're going to have 2 more jacks behind the axles. Behind this door right here is one of your 2 20-pound propane tanks. Over here you have a little 110-volt mini fridge and a hot and cold little sink area right here. Obviously you can see there's a light there. Little pet-friendly leash latch holder there. And then just down below right here is a gas line hookup. So if you had a portable grill, you could plug into your propane system and do some cooking out here. Large pass-through storage compartment area right here. There's a cable outlet here, electric outlet, and also a charger for an aftermarket Bluetooth speaker that you can buy and possibly mount there if you wanted to. You have the heavier duty More Ride entrance step here. This is rated for 500 pounds. It comes down, touches the ground, adjustable feet, flips up in the doorway when you're traveling. So it is heavier duty than a traditional hover step that's only rated for 300 pounds. You have a large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the RV. You have a traditional RV entry door and screen door. The window that's in the door is Lippert Thin Shade Ready. That's an aftermarket shade that you can buy. And you can kind of see here, it is that black safety glass door that a lot of brands have been using for the last couple years. This is a dual axle unit. You have aluminum wheels, easy lube hubs, drum brakes. Now, one thing that is a little different for the 2024 year is the framework. They went to a BAL frame system. You can also see that rear auto level jack back here. But they did change frames from what they have been using. The windows have kind of a mirrored tint to them. It's really noticeable when it's outside. Slide out rooms are electric slide rooms. So you push a button for each individual room. You'll see that at the end when we close it up. The unit is prepped for a ladder on the back. If you wanted to get the aftermarket Lippert Stow and Go portable ladder, it has the bracket up there. It's a telescoping ladder that you just telescope up, attach it right there, get up and down on and off your roof. Then you collapse the ladder down and you throw it in a storage compartment, kind of forget about it. That way you don't have to worry about kids or somebody at the campground climbing up and down on your RV when you're not around. It is also set up for a rear observation camera on the back. That works off of an app that you download on your phone, allowing you to see what's going on behind you. You do have a 2-inch hitch receiver on the back of the RV down here. It is not a hitch that's designed to like tow a boat or anything. It is just basically a luggage rack, and it is rated for, I want to say about 300 pounds if I remember right. So kind of a traditional flat back fiberglass rear end. Here in the corner, you have your power cord hookup. It's a 50 amp detachable electric cord. Now the slide outs are not prepped for a slide topper. However, you can have a dealer install those. That's something that you might want to consider talking with your salesperson about. Slide out awning toppers go over top of the slide rooms, and they basically have to put a little track rail system and some brackets up there to allow them to hang up there. But it rolls in and out with your slide. It helps repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, shades the top of the room to help keep the slide ceiling cooler. Nice thing to consider adding to your RV. Over here, we have the stove exhaust vent up there. There's a little flapper in there. You got to make sure you open that. You have your furnace exhausting out right here. Now, just down below right here is hot and cold low point water drains. You have a galley handle and a waste handle underneath of here. Everything kind of dumps out right here in this area. And then there's a freshwater tank drain just up there as well. Right here, we're going to have the other side of the pass-through storage compartment. And up a little further here, we have some more storage. We have our jack controls from outside here, so we can come and this changed up as well, so it has the BAL auto jack system on it. But it tells me my voltmeter here. I can go in here and kind of do a manual mode, auto mode, landing gear, kind of pick what you're doing with your controls. Over here you have your docking station. So you have gravity fill fresh water tank, city water, black tank flush, second black tank flush, winterization valve, water heater bypass, hot and cold outside utility shower, cable satellite inlets. On-demand water heaters right here. Then you have your second 20-pound propane tank with the auto changeover regulator in there. Now real quick, here is some important informational stickers. This top one here is the production date sticker. So this was built 8/23 of 23. Model number 38RLH. Gross vehicle weight, that's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 14,385 pounds. Do not exceed that number. Then down here we have a tire sticker telling us ST235/80R16 E-range tires, 80 PSI cold. Keep up with your tire pressure, very important. You have a length of 43 feet, 3 inches. You have a dry weight of 11,925 pounds on this one. Let's step back here so you can kind of see down this whole side a little better. They did change up the graphic a little bit for the 2024. Not anything real huge, but little differences. Now this one you've seen when we were inside had that washer dryer added on. That right there is the dryer vent coming out. Pretty nice to have a vented dryer and not one of those ventless ones. The ventless ones just take forever to dry anything. Very, very important if you are going to do any type of aftermarket hitch to make sure you get the proper hitch that bolts up. So if you're going to do a moor ride or a trail air, something like that, or cart air ride, make sure you talk with your salesperson, get the right pin box information so that your hitch will bolt up properly. There's a light switch right here for the front cap lights. In here we have our solar charge controller. There is a battery disconnect, a couple batteries right here. The spare tire is mounted up here. So it's kind of hidden, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, less likely to get stolen off the RV. A lot of brands put it on like a back bumper or under the bottom, and then it's in the weather and just a lot easier for people to steal if they wanted to. Here on the front, you can see we have these amber lights up here. You have a nice bubbled out fiberglass front cap as well. But overall, a nice look for the 2024 version here. Now we are going to head back inside. I want to close this up for you real quick. Let's check it out. All right, we are back inside the brand new 2024 SABRE 38RLH here. And I wanted to show you what it looks like closed. So I have kind of cheated a little bit. I've closed up 3 of the 4 slides already. But real quick, I wanted to mention earlier, I mentioned the speakers in the ceiling and stuff. That little blinky blue light back there, that is the Bluetooth connector for those speakers. It does not have an actual radio in it. It has a Bluetooth connection device. So you can kind of see here when it is closed up. Very, very important to make sure your sofa's pushed back all the way. Your little pet bowl thing over there is out of the way. And your floor is clean. Very important to make sure your floor is clean. The slides will run over anything that's in the floor. So if there's, maybe some animal food in the floor, or, pebbles that might have come off your shoes or something, and you run that over, you can tear up your linoleum. So make sure you sweep your floor. You can see here when the refrigerator or the slide and everything is in, you're not really getting to that pantry area. You're blocking off your stove area. Everything gets really tight. I can't get to the freezer. However, I can still open the refrigerator. So if I'm stopping at a rest area or something, I can throw something, or a grocery store rather, I could throw something in there, or stopping at a rest area, I can get something out of there. I have full access to my half bath, no problem. With the bedroom closed, you'll notice I propped the door open here back. I like this being open when I'm traveling. Get you a little prop it open. That way I can still come in here and do things without having to worry about the door blocking me off. Because the corner of this bed will not let the door swing open. So if you get something, prop this thing open properly so it can't swing around. You'll be able to get in and out of your bedroom here. I could crawl across and get into my big bathroom if I really needed to. But with the door propped open, I could come in there and sleep at a rest area. And then really still use my half bath if I needed to. Now, when you are ready to close things up, you do have to come here to your control panel. Go to the slides. So I got slides, awning, lights, some different stuff here. But all I got to do is push my button in or out. So let's swing around here. When this is coming in, this is going to basically block me off from the rear of the RV. However, again, I can come in, get to my fridge, I could lean across my counter, wash my hands if I had to, use my half bath, and with the door propped open, I could get to my bedroom. It's pretty important to some of the folks that travel far distances. All right. Thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV videos, folks. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country, guys. They will save you typically a lot of money on a new RV. That is one of the biggest reasons they are so large in sales, is because they're typically way cheaper than most dealers, especially if you're down south and out west. Some of those RV dealers get crazy stupid in their prices they think these things are worth. So please be sure to check them out, couchesrvnation.com.